Hey everybody, guess what? I get an opening theme song! Yes! Is that the theme song from Portal Holocaust? What the f***?
Hello, this is that creepy bald guy known as MartialHorror, here to do something a little different today.
I've reviewed reviewers of movies, video games, especially video games, and even anime. But today I'm going to tackle a rare kind of reviewer, a reviewer of books. In this case, it's Reader of Everything, a die-hard book fanatic who's written hundreds of book reviews on Amazon.com, and decided to take it to the next level with video reviewing. Now, this is her first major problem.
People at YouTube do not know how to read, lady. I mean, I don't even know why I write these scripts, because I sure as hell can't read them.
Reviewing books isn't as easy as reviewing games, or especially movies, because there's less to cut to. Reader of Everything manages to beat this by simply cutting to nothing. So yeah, this is one of those vlog types of reviewers, where the person just talks into the camera without any scripting or editing. They're the easiest videos to make, but the hardest to like. But it is my job to review this fairly, so when I rate this, don't compare it with other ratings. You can only compare her to other vlog types of reviewers. The main focus here is critiquing, and she mostly succeeds. She doesn't go deep into the plot or even premise, but gives a vague generalization. This is fine, as most of the books she reviews tend to be more life lesson books, self-improvement books, or books that are mainly read for their usefulness, not their entertainment value. But the fictional books could use a little more emphasis there. While we're on what she does wrong, I also have to admit that I don't always like her use of the word entertaining. What entertains her might not entertain us. This is why the word in itself is pretty invalid in reviews. For example, in a book called Imhotep, she says this.
It's history, it's entertaining.
Well, when I think of Imhotep and entertaining, I think of this.
This summer, Universal Pictures invites you on an extraordinary adventure.
But as this is a non-fiction story about a real-life priest and doctor, I doubt he will ever become a mummy who uses magic, as awesome as that would be. But she does get through her reviews well enough due to her tight pacing and eloquent criticisms.
If you've read a lot of articles about Warren Buffett, you probably haven't read anything that gives you as much insight as to who the man is and what his beliefs are as this book does. The book contains information on who Warren's mentors are, Warren's thoughts on discipline, prudence, and patience, why he does not believe that you should diversify, and why you should avoid analysts, advisors, and brokers.
She's very articulate and manages to keep all of her videos around 1 minute long. While this does mean that certain reviews probably needed to be meatier, it also keeps her from ever being boring. There's very little downtime, and considering that one of the biggest flaws of vlogging is rambling, she rarely, if ever, hits this snag. There is no humor, and the technicals are pretty uneven. The audio is okay, but you do have to turn up the volume all the way to hear it clearly. This can be annoying when you forget to turn it down. The video is fine when it's done at this angle, but becomes a bit too dark in this angle. The only real editing is that early on she'll show the book and then cut to her review. Sometimes there's a sudden edit, but otherwise I have no issue there. For the character, well, there really is no character. She's just being herself, and she seems to have a passion for books, and that makes her interesting enough. Now time for must-see reviews. Autobiography of a Hippie 1964 through 1969, The Game of Life, and The Tower of Warren Buffett reviews are all my favorites of hers. I'd rate her a 2.5 out of 4 stars. Once again, though, don't compare her to other reviewers with that same rating unless they too are vlogging. I rate reviewers based on what they're going for and how well they accomplish it. I think that if you're into books and are cool with vlogging, you should check out her videos. She does what she wants to accomplish, nothing more or nothing less, for better or worse. She also has a movie review channel, under the name of 333 Movie Reviewer, but that, my friends, is for another review.
Now, if you want to watch our videos, just check in my description and you'll find the links there. Or if you want, you can go to our website at www.cafepress.com/lightheart. My name is MartialHorror. My motto is if you're going to have cinematic diarrhea, then at least have the decency to wipe.